Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is an EDU edition of Fight Club where I talk about the weekend gap. Now if you're not sure what a weekend gap is, it is the price difference of when the market closes on a Friday and opens on a Monday. Sometimes price moves over the weekend when the market is closed to retail trading and it opens again at a different price, and that's called a gap. And I'll give you a perfect example right here. See here, price closed on a Friday and it opened at a different price on the Monday. Now that is a bit of a problem if you have open trades with pending orders such as stop losses or take profits, and price can actually jump over your order and you won't get filled, or you might not get stopped. So there are some issues to keep in mind with that. Now what I did this week is I actually recorded the market open, which we can see right here. So I'll play this for you and you can see what happens. So the market is about to open. I've got a special tool here that shows me what gaps are on different pairs, and as soon as the market opens, you'll see this will get a bunch of different numbers here like that. What that's telling us is that pound Aussie has gapped down 24 pips since Friday close and Monday open, and so on and so forth. All of these are a gap of some sort there. So what happens is this tool will let me know if the gap gets closed or not, and I'll demonstrate that to you by opening up the current charts and comparing it to the screenshot I took earlier. So we can see here, this was the open on Monday, and then you can see here the open, today's AUD CAD, that gap's filled. Now that was only a 3 pip gap, but it filled. The next one filled, the next one filled. All of these have filled, which means prices come back to that point and filled what they called filled the gap. Alright, so pretty much all of them have filled except for this one right here. I'm looking at that guy. He hasn't filled yet, but all of these prices come back and filled out the missing price. So this is really just to tell you that for the most part you don't need to worry about weekend gaps. They do happen. Occasionally they don't fill. Occasionally price will gap past that and then it'll keep going. It won't fill. But statistically, most of the time the gap does fill. So let's go and have a look at a couple of these and see what we had. So if we have a look at AJ, yep, you can see there was a price gap there. There was a little bit of a tail up, so it probably filled yesterday anyway, but even then today it has filled. So have a look at another big one. Swiss Japanese yen, I think we just looked at that. So you can see that's an interesting one. That actually gapped down and filled straight away, that one. So that's an interesting one. Oh, another big one. Where are we? Pound yen. Same deal. So it may have filled yesterday, but it's definitely filled today. So you can see here, this tail, this wick came up and almost hit that anyway, but then prices come back up again today. So it's just something to be aware of, you know. You don't have to worry too much about it. It does happen, as long as you understand that it does happen and you want to protect yourself just in case over the weekend. That's the right thing to do. But for the most part, they actually do fill. So just hope that you guys got a little bit of information out of this one. It's just more of an info vid rather than an actual trading vid, but you know, weekend gaps happen. It's good to understand what's happening and how it works. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Cheers.